Hello everyone, this is Sunil Rathod. Today I'll show you how do we control the LED blinking using C Sharp Universal Windows application and running on Windows 10 IoT core on Raspberry Pi 3. Let's look at the arrangement that I have done here. So if you look at the Raspberry Pi 3, this is actually connected from HDMI cable to my TV, which is currently showing the Windows 10 IoT core on it, and the Ethernet is actually connected to my laptop port, which is my development machine here. And if you look at the circuit which is involved here, so the first port, the power port, which is giving 3.3 volt, is actually going inside here the power, the breadboard, providing power, which is then connected to the resistor and then in series with the longer leg of the LED and then the shorter leg, and then this wire, jumper wire, is actually connected to the GPIO5, that is pin number 29. So this is the arrangement done as far as the circuit is concerned. Let's just look at the dashboard or the HTML page that we get, app manager. Here if you see, currently I don't have any application deployed on my device. So let's just jump to Visual Studio and talk about the application. So this is a simple universal Windows application and I have got it from this site, which is Blinky Sample, the first LED blinking project for Windows 10 IoT Core. And I downloaded it from here, and if you look at the main page.xaml.cs, you'll find that we are using LED underscore pin 5 for as the GPIO 5 pin, and then you see GPIO pin, GPIO pin value. These are the classes that we are getting. Where do we get it? Where are we getting it from? We're getting it from windows.devices.gpio namespace, which you see here, which is enabling us to use all these GPIO related pins. And then in the main program, you can see that I have a timer defined here for half a second, which will raise an event, and event handler time underscore tick is provided for it. We'll look at the code of that event handler, but first let's just look at the init GPIO method, which is actually initializing these GPIO ports. And it's very simple method wherein we are getting an instance of GPIO controller and opening the pin, LED pin, that is the GPIO pin number 5, making it high. That means we want it to light up, and writing it on the pin and setting it to output, set the drive mode to output. And if you look at the and then we are asking the timer to start raising the events, and then we'll look at the event code. So this is timer underscore tick. We are just toggling here between the pin values. If it is high, we are making it low. So if we are making it low, if it is low, then we are making it high. And this LED.fill is nothing but the screen of my application. So in XAML I have this is how it will look. This is the this is one ellipse I have taken, and a text block which shows the message, and then this is another message which shows the status of the GPIO pins. So once you get this application downloaded, you have to run the You have to download all these dependencies that are mentioned in package.json file. So when you actually build this project, these dependencies will automatically get downloaded. And after downloading all these dependencies, you'll see all these references over here. Okay, let me focus it. All right, so yeah, so all these references will be resolved, and then you go to the properties for this project, and in the debug menu, what you can do is look for something called remote machine. So in the target device, you can select remote machine and give the name of your Pi. So my Pi's name is Sunil Pi, or you can also give the IP address to your Pi here, and select the authentication mode to universal unencrypted protected, and you can find it, and then it will show the Pi if it's connected over the network. After doing this, make sure that ARM is selected here and remote machine is showing up here because we already selected here the target device as remote machine. So when you click hit, so let me just open the application page first. I'll show that I don't have any Blinky app application showing here. These are the applications running on my device right now, Raspberry Pi. So let me just hit on remote machine. Right now the status of the LED is not blinking, so right now I got some errors, so I don't know why, but let me check it and try again. Still the error. Let me pause for a while and then come back. Alright, so it was not able to find my Raspberry Pi on the network because I had to done a restart. So what I did, I restarted the Pi, and this is showing the currently installed applications. Now I'll go on the Visual Studio and try it again. I don't know whether this would work, but this was working when I was not recording. So let's just select this and try to find this again. Click on find. I'm not sure this is clicking. Okay, click on select. So now so look at the TV right now. It is flashing the Raspberry Pi 3 default application and the LED is in off state. So let me hit on the remote machine. So what this will do is start deploying the project, and we should be seeing it in output that it is actually deploying things. And as soon as the deployment is done, the TV screen will show the normal universal app logo, and then yeah, so it is showing it is deployed and it is running, it is trying to run, and the LED is blinking. So if you see on the screen as well, we are doing that LED fill to red and gray brush, so that is working, and here LED is blinking. And the interesting part is, as this is running on my device, I can stop the debugging session, put a breakpoint or maybe break it, and see this is stopped. LED is in the light up mode. And if I click on continue, things will start blinking again. So this was the LED blinking using Visual Studio Universal Windows application on Windows 10 IoT Core Raspberry Pi 3. I'll come up with some more videos with some of the sample applications that will help you get started quickly. So till then, goodbye.